The two backdoor pilot episodes of NCIS, Los Angeles teased the first meeting between Gibbs and Macy, which may finally be shown on screen for the first time. Special Agent Jethro Gibbs and Operations Manager Lara Macy worked together in the two-part pilot episode as Gibbs' team joined forces with the Los Angeles Unit, Office of Special Projects, OSP, to investigate the murder of a Marine that's connected to a terrorist cell. During this case, Gibbs and Macy unpack their complex and uneasy relationship in connection to an emotional part of Gibbs' past. While the intro of the spin-off series NCIS, Los Angeles began to establish the history between the two NCIS cast members, the actress who portrayed Macy, Louise Lombard, never portrayed the character again, leading Macy to be killed off-screen in one of the best episodes of NCIS, Season 7's Patriot Down. However, the relationship between Gibbs and Macy that was teased in the pilot of NCIS, Los Angeles should be explored further in the new spin-off, NCIS, Origin, since it reveals more about the young Gibbs. NCIS, Lars pilot teased Macy and Gibbs' first encounter in Camp Pendleton. The pilot takes a peek into Gibbs' tragic past. McG Gibbs and Hannah NCIS LA pilot. During the two-part backdoor pilot episode of NCIS, Los Angeles, titled Legend, Part 1, and Legend, Part 2, it's revealed that Macy and Gibbs first encountered each other at Camp Pendleton, where Macy was stationed early in her career as a lieutenant. At Pendleton, Macy investigated the 1991 murder of Pedro Hernandez, a Mexican drug runner who was directly responsible for the deaths of Gibbs' wife Shannon and daughter Kelly. Due to this revelation and evidence, Gibbs was the prime suspect in Hernandez's murder. However, Macy covered up the evidence on Gibbs to protect him, understanding that Hernandez's murder was justified. Gibbs always held a grudge against Macy since he was investigated for Hernandez's murder and was heavily traumatized by the loss of his family. However, when Gibbs learns that Macy was protecting him the whole time by covering up the evidence about him in the Hernandez murder, he finds newfound respect and trust for her. OSP psychologist Nate Getz further enhances the relationship between Gibbs and Macy because if Getz hadn't uncovered the truth and personal history behind both characters, Gibbs would never have known that Macy had his back for years regarding Hernandez's murder. NCIS, Origins can show what really happened between Gibbs and Macy after 15 years. The prequel show lays out Gibbs' emotional arc. A close-up of Gibbs in the NIS office in NCIS Origins. Since Gibbs and Macy's relationship was only briefly revealed in the NCIS, Los Angeles two-part pilot episode, their history can be elaborated in NCIS Origins to depict what happened between both characters. A primary meeting between Gibbs and Macy should be inevitable since the loss of Gibbs' wife and daughter is reflected throughout the first season of the spin-off series. Furthermore, a younger version of Pedro Hernandez has already been depicted in NCIS Origins Season 1, Episode 9, Vivo o Morto. The loss of Shannon and Kelly has always been at the heart of Gibbs' character arc and his path to becoming a seasoned veteran of NCIS. The prequel, NCIS Origins, can extend Gibbs' history with Macy amidst Gibbs' act of revenge towards Hernandez. The more spectators know and understand the younger version of Gibbs in NCIS Origins, the more that's learned about the leader who has shaped the NCIS franchise.